When Chapman Billies leave the street, and ruddy neighbours meet, as market days are well and late, and folk begin to tack the gate, while we sit boozing at the nappy, and getting full and anchor happy, we think not on the lang Scots miles, the mosses, watters, slaps and styles that lay between us and our game, where sits our sulky sullen dame, gathering her brows like gallant scorn, and nursing her wrath to keep it warm. Thus truth found honest Tam Shanter, as he frae airy night did canter, all there, where ne'er a tune surpasses, for honest men and bonny lasses. Oh, Tam, hadst thou but been so wise as ta'en thy name with Kate's advice, she taught thee weel thou was a skellum, a blethering, blustering, drunken blum, that frae November till October, market day thou wasna sober. But ilka milder with the miller, thou sat as lang as thou had siller, as every night was can a shoe on, the smith and thee got roaring full on. And at the Lord's house, even on Sunday, thou drank with Kurt and Jean till Monday. She prophesied that later soon, thou wouldst be found deep drowned in Doon, or cast with warlocks in the mirk, like Alloway's all haunted kirk. Ah, gentle dames, it gars me greet, to think how mony counsels sweet, how many lengthened sage advices, the husband frae the wife despises. But to our tale. Market night, Tam ha got planted encore right, fast by an ingle bleezing finely, with bream and swats that drank divinely, and at his elbow suitor Johnny, his ancient trusty drouthy crony, Tam loved him like a very brother. They had been full for weeks together. The night drave on with sangs and clatter, and aye, the ale was growing better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious, with favours secret, sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was ready chorus, the storm without might rare and rustle, Tam didn't mind the storm a whistle. Care not to see a man so happy, e'en drowned himself among the nappy, as bees flee hame with later treasure, the minutes winged their way with pleasure. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, o'er all the hills of life victorious. The pleasures are like poppies spread, you seize the flower as bloom is shed, or like the snow falls in the river, a moment white, then melts forever. Or like the borealis race, that flit ere you can point their place. Or like the rainbow's lovely form, vanishing amid the storm, nae man can tether time nor tide, the hour approaches, Tam maun ride. That hour and night, black arch the key stain, the dreary hour he mounts his beast in, and sick a night he packs the road in, as ne'er a poor sinner was abroad in. The wind blew as 'twas blown its last, the rattling showers rose on the blast, the speedy gleams the darkness swallowed, loud, deep, and lang the thunder bellowed. That night a child might understand, the devil had business on his hand. Wheel mounted on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg, Tam skelpert on through Dublin mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst holding fast his good blue bonnet, whilst crooning o'er some old Scots sonnet, whilst glowering round with prudent cares, lest bubbles catch him unawares. Kirk Alloway was drawing nigh, while ghasts and hoolets nightly cry. By this time he was crossed the ford, where in the snaw a chapman smored, and past the birks the Micklestane, where drunken Charlie brack's neck bane, then drove the winds and by the cairn, where hunters found the murdered bairn, and near the thorn aboon the well, where Mungo's mither hanged hersel. Before him, Doon pours all his floods, the Dublin storm roars through the woods. The lightning flashed from pole to pole, near and more near the thunder's roll, when glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirk Alloway seemed in a blaze, though ilka bore the beams were glancing, and loud resounded mirth and dancing. Inspiring bold John Barleycorn, what dangers thou canst make us scorn, with Tiffany we fear nae evil, with Escovay we face the devil. The swats sereened in Tammy's noddle, fair play he cared not Dale's a buddle, while Maggie stood right sair astonished, till by the heel and hand admonished she ventured forward on the light, and wow, Tam saw an uncuffed sight. Warlocks and witches in a dance, nae cotillion bred new from France, their hornpipes, jigs, thrust bays and reels, put life and metal in their heels, a winnock bunker in the east. There sat all Nick in shape a beast, a towsy type, black, grim and large. To gie the music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and girt them skirl, till roof and rafters did dirl. Coffins stood round like open presses, that shored the dead in their last dresses, and by some devilish cantrip's sight, each in its cold hand held a light, by which heroic Tam was able to note upon the hairy table a murderer's banes and gibbet airns, twa span lang wee unchristened bairns, a thief new cutted frae a rape, with his last gasp his gab did gape. 5 tomahawks with blood red rusted, 5 scimitars with murder crusted, a garter which a babe had strangled, a knife a father's throat had mangled, home his ain son, a life bereft, the grey hairs yet stacked to the heft, with mair horrible and awful, which aimed to name what be unlawful. 3 lawyers' tongues turned inside out, with lies seemed like a beggar's clout. 3 priests' hearts rotten, black as muck, lay stinking vile in every nook. As Tammy glowered, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew. They reeled, they set, they crossed, they click it, till ilka cull and swat and reek it, and coosed her duddies to the work, and linkit at it in her sark. Tam, oh Tam, had they been queens, plump and strapping in their teens, their sarks instead of creasy flannin, been snow white 1700 linen. Their breeks of mine, the only pair of that heints were plush, or good blue hair, I would have given them off my hurdies for a blink o' bonny birdies. But withered bedlams, old and droll, rigwoody hags, what's being a foal, looping and flinging on a crummock, I wonder didna turn thy stomach. But Tam kenned what was what fu brawly. There was a winsome wench and Wally, that night enlisted in the corps, lang after kenned on Carrick shore. For mony a beast today she shot, and perished mony a bonny boat, and shook baith meikle, corn and bear, and kept the countryside in fair. Her cutty sark, a paisley harn, that while a lassie she had worn, in longitude though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunty. Little ken thy reverend granny, that sark she coft for her wee nanny. With £12 Scots, 'twas a' her riches, while e'er graced her dancer witches. But here, amuse her wing mon core, sic flights are far beyond her power, to sing how Nanny lap and flang a supple jade she was, and strang, and how Tam stood like ane bewitched, and thought his very een enriched. E'en Satan glowered and fidgeted full fain, and hotched and blew with might and main, till first a caper, syne another, Tam tinked his reason all together, and roars out, "Weel done, cutty sark!" And in an instant all was dark, and scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish legion sallied. As bees biz out with angry fyke, when plundering herds assail their bike, and as open Pusie's mortal foes, when pop she starts before their nose. As eager runs the market crowd, when catch the thief resounds aloud, so Maggie runs, the witches follow, with money and eldritch screech and hollow. Ah, Tam, thou'll get thy ferrin, in hell they'll roast thee like a heron. In vain thy Kate awaits thy coming, Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and win the key stain o' the brig. There at them thou thy tail may cross, a running stream they darena cross. But ere the key stain she could make, the fainter tail she had to shake, for Nanny, far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. A little wist she Maggie's mettle, a spring brought off her master hale, but left behind her angry tail. The carlin caught her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarce a stump. Now while this tale of truth shall read, ilk man and mother's son take heed. Whene'er to drink you are inclined, or cutty sarks run in your mind, think ye may by joys ordeal. Remember, Tam o' Shanter's mayor.